Hey gang, welcome to Film Director Reacts, and today we are looking at the ending scene for the movie Seven. Seven is directed by one of my favorite directors, David Fincher. That guy is amazing. He's in my top three. I think it's Nolan, Fincher, and Terrence Malick. And then there's like a second tier which is close. It has like Ridley Scott, Carrie Joy Fukunaga, a few others. So there's so many directors you can learn stuff from, but we're going to look at Fincher here, specifically Seven. Now it's interesting because if you look at some of Fincher's stuff later, you see how people develop as a director. Hopefully your fourth film is even better than your first film. So the thing is that his stuff is great now. It's fantastic. So even his earlier stuff. So let's check this out. And what we're going to do first is we're going to watch it all the way through. And then we're going to stop and break down the scene shot for shot. So gang, because I'm running the clip all the way through without stopping, then this video is going to be demonetized. So do me a favor, if you like this content, please subscribe, like, share, comment. That would do a lot for me and I really appreciate it. So let's run the intro. My name's Paul Leach and I'm a writer-director in Los Angeles. I've been interviewed by such publications as the Huffington Post and the New York Council on Cultural Affairs. I've worked with Emmy winners and Oscar winners, and the feature film that I directed went to Cannes. In this series, we break down footage from the point of view of a film director, and we will stop often to look at shots. If you have not seen this video or this footage before, please go watch the whole thing all the way through, because again, we stop all the time, and then come back here and break down the footage together with us. Alright gang, let's check out one of the classics, Seven, and specifically Seven, the ending scene, and action. By the way, I forgot to mention that this has a lot of F-bombs in it, so just a little disclaimer.
There's blood.
You've made quite a life for yourself, Detective. You should be very proud.
Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit.
California, stay away from here. Stay away from here now. Don't come in here. Whatever you hear, stay away. John Doe has the upper hand. Mills!
Here he comes.
What?
I wish I could have lived like you did.
Shut up. What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you hear me, Detective? I'm trying to tell you how much I admire you. And your pretty wife.
What?
Tracy.
What'd you fucking say?
It's disturbing how easily a member of the press can purchase information from the men in your precinct. I visited your home this morning. After you'd left. I tried to play husband. I tried to taste the life of a simple man.
Run away!
It didn't work out. So, I took a souvenir. Her pretty head.
Mills!
What the fuck is he talking about?
Give me your gun.
What's going on over there?
Put the gun
I
down.
saw you with the box. What was in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's in
gun.
the fucking box?
Give me the gun.
He just told you.
You lie! You're a fucking liar! Shut up!
That's what he wants. He wants you to shoot him.
No! No! You tell me that's not true. That's not true.
Become vengeance, David.
Ah, she's all right. You tell me.
Become wrath.
Tell me she's all right!
You made her a suspect, David.
No!
Just threw it all away, you know.
No!
She begged for her life, Detective.
Shut up!
She begged for her life.
Shut up.
And for the life of the baby inside of her.
Huh?
he didn't know.
Give me the gun, David. David, if you kill him, he will win.
Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh!
Okay, gang, let's run that again and look shot for shot and break it down. So before we break this down, I just want to mention to you that David Fincher doesn't tend to move the camera a lot. He doesn't do a lot of crazy swinging shots. His movement is very specific for a reason. He has this kind of theory called a string of pearls where every shot kind of hands off to the next shot. There's sort of like a connection between the shots. And I use that idea a lot in my film where I really tried to connect the shots somehow, that there was a handoff between the shots. He does some follow stuff where, you know, someone's in the frame and he'll follow your face down and around, but typically he doesn't do a lot of wide swing shots. Some people do this bombastic stuff. He's super good at not having to move the camera a lot, that it's really not doing a crazy like gymnastics with the camera, that he's just really good at drilling down and getting the characters and shooting in such a way that really communicates the story. The guy's a master. All right, let's check this out. Right away, he has Morgan Freeman. When he flicks the knife's not down here. He makes sure he puts it up in the air so he can get it on camera so people can see what he's doing. Because you understand that you probably wouldn't do this to open the knife. You're trying to open a box, you'd probably hold it down here, but he specifically does this so that we can see in camera that he's got a switchblade. Fincher really took his time with this to let Morgan Freeman take his time opening this up. It really builds tension. You notice there's a little bit of blood right here too, which is foreshadowing, which creates a little bit of just eeriness and tension.
It's blood.
You've made quite a life for yourself, Detective. You should be very proud.
Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit.
This is a good shot because these two are talking, so you would think this would be a two-shot, right? It could either be a one-shot on one guy when he speaks and the other shot on the other guy when he speaks, but there's a two-shot here, and the reason why Brad Pitt is in focus is because we're really focusing on him because he's trying to figure out what's going on. Fly. That's a beautiful shot there. These wide shots. Now, you see that pan over to Morgan Freeman. You know how I said Fincher doesn't use a lot of moving shots? Now he's using a pan shot, like there's movement, like Morgan Freeman's there, something's going on, so we swing to him. It creates movement, that there's something happening. Internal movement. That is a beautiful shot. Just the framing right here, so good. Again, everything's not dead center in the frame.
California, stay away from here. Stay away from here now. Don't come in here. Whatever you hear, stay away. John Doe has the upper hand.
comes.
You guys recognize these from all our videos. This shot looking up on Kevin Spacey is what shot? It's the God shot or the hero shot because Kevin Spacey now has all this power.
Here he comes.
What?
I wish I could have lived like you
Shut
did.
up. What the fuck you talking about?
Do you hear me, detective? I'm trying to tell you how much I admire you. And your pretty wife.
Now, do you see how Kevin Spacey is stationary? But Brad Pitt is starting to move. So even physically, Brad Pitt is moving. Again, which is creating like movement in his character, trying to figure, internally there's movement going on, so physically there's movement going on, but Kevin Spacey is stationary, calm, the center of the universe.
How much I admire you. And your pretty wife.
What?
Tracy.
What'd you fucking say?
It's disturbing how easily a member of the press can purchase information from the men in your precinct. I visited your home this morning. After you'd left. I tried to play husband. I tried to taste the life of a simple man.
Now, they're using shaky cam here. Typically speaking, I don't like shaky cam. Fincher doesn't usually use shaky cam, but he's using it for a reason because everything is very stationary. Like on these two, especially, so specifically on Kevin Spacey, it's very stationary right here. And then on Brad Pitt, it's not as stationary, but it's still pretty steady. But then it's shaky on Somerset, or Morgan Freeman's character, as he moves in, because these guys are the focus in the center, right? And everything else is because Morgan Freeman already knows, right? But these two don't know yet, but Brad Pitt is starting to realize, and that's why it's starting to get more shaky on him.
Simple man. It didn't work out.
God shot?
So, I took a souvenir. Her pretty head.
Give me your gun.
Handheld.
What's going on over there?
I guess shaky isn't the right word. It's like handheld is what I mean.
Who's in the box?
Say now it's handheld.
Live your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
Handheld on them, stationary on him.
Oh, what's in the box?
Not until you give me the
What's in
gun.
the fucking box?
Give me the gun.
He just told you.
You lie!
Because it's shaky
Fucking liar! Shut up!
on Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman.
He wants you to shoot him.
No! No! You tell me that's not true. That's not true.
Become vengeance, David.
Ah, she's all right. You tell me.
Become wrath.
Tell me she's all right!
You murder a suspect, David.
No!
Just throw it all the way, you know.
No!
She begged for.
So this cut made sense. You know, I talk about these cuts in K-pop videos, which tend to happen
Just throw it all the way.
the same shot. It's the same shot, but a different take. This one makes sense because he's fragmented, so it's like chin, chin, chin. So you use those like same take, different shot, same shot, different take, or you can use just like a completely different shot altogether to create this kind of fragmented feeling. It could have been not just the same, a different take of the same shot. It could have gone to like just flip the to a different angle on him, and then to a different angle to show that fragmented state of mind he's going through right now.
Just throw it all the way, you know.
No!
She begged for her life, detective.
Shut up.
She begged for her life.
Shut up.
And for the life of the baby inside of her.
Shut up.
This music soundtrack is great. It really adds to the tension. And watch how Fincher stays on Brad Pitt's face for reaction shots. It's super big. Really get that reaction shot. Now, these God shots are not here to make them look powerful. These God shots are looking up on them, or more giving us the point of view of Kevin Spacey's character. So we're kind of, as Kevin Spacey, we're kind of looking up at the reaction of these two people. And you notice that there are one shots on them. One shot on Brad Pitt, one shot on
God!
Morgan Freeman. So they're not in a shot together. Why do you think that is? There's a quick insert of the slide, the gun, and a quick insert of a picture of Brad Pitt's wife. Great shot. They're opposing each other in terms of like they're looking opposite directions, so now they're completely on different pages. Because he told him not to do it, Brad Pitt not to do it, and Brad Pitt did it. And this shot from the POV of the helicopter shows this distance that is wide in between them. Yeah, guys, David Fincher, one of the best. Masterful scene. It's always really fun to look at what other great directors are doing because you can pick up so many tips and tricks and understand the intentionality behind their stuff. I know we do a lot of K-pop videos and everything, but this really shows you a complete difference in terms of like why you shoot things a certain way. Usually the shots are done a specific reason to communicate something specific. And David Fincher is one of the masters, one of my favorites and one of my favorite movies. So guys, for this episode, that's a wrap.